first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take this intro arpeggio that's going on, and we're gonna put it in the tenor line. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, let me actually put some brackets on this thing.
Alan, I have a question.
Please ask me anything. I'm tired of talking.
So, so is there, what's the difficulty? You already said that you arranged it for a guitar quartet, but uh, how is it arranging this music compared to the guitar quartet version?
Um, I guess the big thing is that for me specifically, I don't actually arrange for this style. So the challenge for me is to make sure that everything is flowing the right way and it's grouped the right way and it's actually playable. Because on guitar,
Mhm.
I actually know what the range of the instrument is properly, and this thing tells
Right.
me if I'm out of range or not. It'll tell me. But just because it says that something's out of supposed range doesn't mean it can't actually be hit.
Sure.
I've learned that the hard way and the easy way.
And
So
taking courses, right?
and taking courses, that would be the hard
Yes.
and easy way. Yes. So for me, the challenge really is to make sure I'm keeping in into the right areas and letting this making this flow properly. So we're gonna take this arpeggio, which on guitar would be it's going to be a B, C, and then an A and then E arpeggio repeated a few times. We're gonna put it into the tenor saxophone, and because the guitar is in C and tenor saxophone is two sharps away from that, I have to adjust where I'm putting it. So
Yeah. So tenor saxophone is a B flat instrument, right? So that's why you have to think about what key each instruments are in.
exactly, and so I can't write a if I write in a B into tenor saxophone, that is not the note that I actually mean for it to be. Um, what I want it to be is a little higher than that. I don't know if anybody heard my guitar, but that was my guitar playing an open B. So I have to adjust to make it a C. Written C is a played B, right? Not everybody at once, y'all. Where'd everybody go?
What was
Whatever.
the question?
I said if I'm writing a C in the tenor saxophone, it is a played and sounded B, right?
C sharp, right,
Or
Alan?
yeah, C sharp. Sorry,
Yeah,
C
C
sharp.
sharp. Yeah. So there are two ways of writing music, right? Write everything in concert pitch and adjust the keys later,
Mm-hmm.
or write into the pitch of the instruments and
Right.
um,
And so my plan is to put it in the pitch of the instrument from
oh,
the get go.
wonderful.
Yeah, which is why I
Okay.
did it like this. So
Yeah.
the next thing is that this is an eighth notes, so I have to change this to an eighth note, right? So I'm gonna play that C, and then since the next note was going to be a C in the guitar, this becomes a D, and then I drop down to an A, so this becomes a B, and then I
So
have an yes.
Alan, it's this is very cool. So you are writing your music with your guitar?
Oh no, I wish. I'm using my keyboard. For
Mm-hmm.
those
Yeah.
watching the stream, they can see my keyboard on screen right now. And so as I
Right.
type a letter in the musical alphabet, it will come up
Yeah.
onto the screen. So the next thing I was gonna do is an E, which becomes an F sharp, right? So I'll type
Mhm.
an F, and an F will come up.
Yep.
So now I have
Yeah.
right. So
Yeah.
the idea is to take this.
Sounds cool.
Thank you. I'm gonna take
So
that.
you're actually typing in the note,
I am actually typing in the
right,
note.
on the keyboard. Yeah.
And this automatically adjusts to key. So even though I'll type a C in tenor sax, it'll be a C sharp. But if I type a C in flute, it'll be a C natural.
That's correct.
So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna copy it, and then I'm gonna put it to the next measure, and I'm gonna paste it. Boom. Now I have a full measure of, and that sounds cool and all, right? But I've noticed
Yeah, it
something.
already sounds like the theme.
That is correct. I've noticed something big. It doesn't sound like it's the right tempo. So I'm gonna come over here to my little palettes on the left side, and I don't know necessarily where your palettes are if you're using a different program. This is specific to MuseScore, but I go to my palettes and I'm gonna change the tempo, and I'm gonna take the quarter note tempo marking. Go ahead and plop it onto here. It doesn't matter which one I put it in; it'll be adjusted for them all. And so then I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna adjust the number. And the version I have has it at 150, so I'm gonna put it in at 150. And so now we get it's faster. So I have a few bars of this, so I'm gonna just quickly copy paste. Boom, boom, boom. 3 measures of it because that's what's going on there.
Ooh,
All
I
right.
had a question.
Yes, please ask.
So if you copy a certain section for one instrument and you paste it in another, it'll adjust too?
That is a great question. Yes, it will adjust as well. So I have this copied already, right? This pattern of C, D, B, F, right? From the tenor sax. If I put it into the alto sax, it adjusts it not only to make the right note, but also to keep roughly the same pitch. If it needs to be an octave, it will be an octave. And so we get,
Oh, that sounds nice.
right? So I'm gonna just go ahead and delete that because that's not the plan for that. So yes, this is what we're at so far with 3 measures, right? So then we're gonna take the other parts that I have written here and create the full chord out of it. So in the piano is playing very simply an A minor chord. It's nothing fancy. We all know what an A minor is. So I'm going to immediately put an A in the bass because that's not where that should be. There we go. We're putting an A in the bass and we're going to make it a whole note so that it rings the whole time. Actually, we're going to make it longer than a whole note. We're going to make it 2 whole notes. And then we're going to make it a 3rd whole note. So we're going to measure it across 3 measures. I mean, we're going to play it across 3 measures. 1 note is going to ring throughout. So far we have... Y'all hear it, right?
Yep.
Sounds cool, right?
Yeah.
I
So...
like it.
So we're gonna put in some high notes and some low notes. So let's put a high note in the flute. Did somebody just message me? Is that what happened? Oh yeah, somebody messaged me. Sorry. So in the flute, we're gonna give it what I had written for the voice, and in the voice I'd written an A. So why does it do that to me? So we have an A as a whole. There's a 2 holes, and so we get. Now that sounds cool and all, right? But we need to start the melody, and the melody starts in measure 3. So I'm gonna give it to the saxophone for now and see if that ends up changing.
Why did you choose to give it to the saxophone?
To see what it sounds like. One of the big things about arranging is that, you gotta try everything, and if you think something might sound cool, give it a shot. And if it ends up not sounding, you can always delete it and put it somewhere else or copy paste it.
I have a suggestion.
Please do.
I think you should give the melody to the flute and the trumpet and make it like a I don't know, what is it called? A duet.
Okay. So let's
Yeah.
try that. Let's go ahead and try that. So B flat trumpet. Since I already had that instrument, I can actually just come in here and type in not that note, and we're gonna make it a half note, and we're gonna give the next half note an F. Not that F. I don't know why it does that to me, but whatever. So we're gonna make this whole note like that. We're gonna copy this. Actually add this measure. Come on. Grab both measures. There we go. We're gonna copy that and we're gonna put it in the flute. So because we're gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. We're gonna take this. Where should we put this since the flute is gonna be doing something else? And I'll adjust the octave in a second, but I want to explain that. But where should we put that? I'm thinking we could probably put it in the horn and F. So let's do that.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you that.
And we're gonna extend that for an extra bit. So check this out. MuseScore tells me when a note isn't playable by the instrument. It's red when it's not playable,
Yeah.
and when
Yeah.
it's semi-playable, it'll be yellow, like that. It dependent on each person, right? So because I can see that it's not gonna work like that, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna hit Control and arrow up, and it automatically jumps it up 1 octave.
Oh wow.
If I do it again, it'll do a second octave, but
When
Alex, you can go ahead and tell me if you want it in this octave or the next octave.
Nah, that's fine. I was just like, if we're gonna go lower, I'm like, like I can all play up to a low B.
she's like, yikes.
She said, "No thanks." So let's check this out. This is what we have so far. Sounds cool, right?
It's a song.
Yeah.
She said it's a song. Let's zoom out a little more so we have a little more viewing. Okay, so we need to put in the other instruments, and we have a few more notes to play with. So, since we already have an A, the third degree is a C, and since this is in the key of C/A minor, we're gonna put in that C into the trombone. Since it is a C instrument, I don't have to make any adjustments. And so now we have the third of the chord. Check this out. Sounds cool, right?
It's like so much fuller now.
Yeah, and that's just adding the
Yeah.
third. We still have the fifth to add. So let's add the fifth into the alto saxophone. So I'm sorry. The fifth of the chord is an E. So in order to put that into an alto saxophone, I forget if I need to go down a third or up a third. Chica? Dr. Chica, do you want to help me with that?
Oh, she's gone.
Dr. Chica's not
She
even
left us.
She's not even here. Could I get a saxophone player, please?
Yes.
Sorry, what? What did you say?
I said I can't remember if I have to drop a third or go up a third from
For alto saxophone?
yeah.
Yeah, you drop.
So if I
minor
was
third.
if I was doing a C, then I need to write in an A. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Right there. Yep.
Oh wait, but I'm playing an E, so I need to write a C.
Oh. Just kidding. Okay, cool.
Okay, so let's adjust that so that it makes it right. Okay, so now we have a full chord playing between a couple of the voices. Check this out. Sounds cool, right?
I think you should probably add the tenor saxophone melody onto the French horn. I think that'll sound cool.
You said French horn?
Mm-hmm.
So-
Or horn and F.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Sorry.
Yeah, I can do that. So let's go ahead and
I
grab
think
this
that'll
whole
sound
thing.
like more fuller so that the tenor saxophones are not by themselves. Yeah.
Cool. So this is the result. That's where we're at so far. That's pretty good, right?
I think so.
We haven't used the glockenspiel yet. Where's the glockenspiel player? Because
I'm so excited what you're gonna do with the glockenspiel.
I still need to figure that out because I'm not even entirely sure what it sounds like. So, yeah, that's gonna be fun. That is gonna be fun though.
Do you want
Um,
to double it? Do you want to double the?
Sure, we can try it. So we. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Nope. Jumping up a couple octaves. Okay, so that was really low. Oh my god.
That was like ridiculously low.
That was like 3 octaves down. Jesus, oh my lord. All right, let's see what this sounds like. All right, who else thought that felt like a mystery type of thing?
Oh, yeah. Creepy.
That was cool. All right. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
So
perfect
we have
for Halloween.
yeah, seriously. Cool. So as you can see, we've used every instrument besides the snare drum, the concert snare. We'll add that as we need it, but we don't have any drums just yet. So now we get to a chord change, which is actually really fun in this because now I get to just, I'm actually going to, let me see. I have 1, 2, oh, I got to scroll down. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 measures of that. So I'm going to go ahead and add in this real quick, but we got to adjust it. So we started on a C sharp, but this progression is a third up, so we're gonna go ahead and go up a third, right? So many sharps and flats. Why are there so many sharps and flats? There we go. That's what I meant to do. let's double check that before anything else. Actually, let's just go from here. So that's wrong. We've just found out that it's wrong. So we're going to come in here and adjust it. Now, why is it wrong? Let's find out. That needs to be a pitch higher. So we're going to come up like that. Jesus. Why don't you do what I want you to do? Am I switching the right? Yeah, I'm jumping up a third. That's what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
Well, but that's not a third anymore. Now I'm like, am I gonna have to rewrite this? Yeah, so that's still the wrong pitch. So, am I gonna have to have a lot of accidentals in this? I really don't want to do that to you guys. That's still wrong. So, copy and pasting doesn't always work, as you can see. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually do it manually. We're going to just delete this. So, God, I got to play this. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, so we're playing a D natural, E natural, C natural, and G natural. So we need to adjust that to tenor saxophone. So I need to move up. If I'm playing a D, I need to move up to an E, right? That's not wrong, right?
It is what it is.
It is what it is. I swear, y'all. Oh my God. What was that? Oh my God. Anyway.
That was my niece. I apologize. I was gonna say something,
It's
but then
now
she
turned into a
yeah.
child.
That scared me. I was like, oh dear Lord. Okay, so we have an E natural. And so we need to go up a whole note to an F sharp, right? And then we need to drop down a third. So that it's going to be D. And then drop down a fourth to, I can't math right now, but it's A. That sounds right. So we're going to select all of that, copy, paste, and then select this whole measure. The measure. There we go. Copy, paste, and paste. Oh, right. I forgot it does that. Sorry. So we're going to take this from this measure down to here. That's 4 measures. We're going to copy that whole thing, and we're going to drop it down into the other instruments that are doing the same thing. Got to jump up those 3 octaves real quick. It was actually 3 octaves. Okay, so that's the hardest part of it. The next part is that the other voices need to change to their respective chord changes. So we have sax. Oh my God, alto saxophone going from a C. It's gonna go up a third. So up a third from C becomes E. We're gonna stretch that out a few times. That's fine. And then we're gonna take our trumpet. Trumpet was on an F, so that's gonna move over to a. Oh well, trumpet's playing the melody, so we're gonna hold off on that for a second. We have an A in the, or not an A, I'm sorry, that's wrong clef. We have a C in the trombone. So the C is gonna shift to, actually, we're gonna keep the C in the same spot. For any of you that have arranging type classes, theory type classes, a lot of the times the best thing you can do is keep the voice in the same spot. So we're gonna try that out and see what happens. And then the last thing we have is we have an A down here. We're actually going to change the A because the new chord is a C. So we're going to put a C into the bass and extend that out. That's good. All right. So now we have the melody. So what the melody is doing, I'm going to take it in the trumpet since that's the easiest for me to look at right now. The trumpet goes from an F up to a, what? A. We're going to half note that. And then comes down to an F again. And that extends out. extends out. There we go. For a full measure. So we're gonna go boom. So we're gonna take this idea, copy paste into the flute. And do I need to adjust the octave? Yes, I do. Cool. So from the end of the first chord, we get. Oh my god, that sounded really cool.
That was
Oh, that's so nice.
awesome.
That
Oh
was
wow,
so
that
cool,
was.
Alan.
Whoa. I didn't think that was gonna sound as cool as it did. That was so cool.
Play
Oh
it
my
again, play it
lord.
again, play it again.
Okay,
Play
cool.
it again, Alan.
Yeah, from the beginning.
Let's go from the beginning. All right, let's go from the
Before.
beginning. Oh, that was so cool.
Oh,
Change soothes my
yeah.
soul.
I can't wait to hear us playing this.
So,
For sure.
so I've noticed a small error, and this sometimes happens when you're copying and pasting, but this was actually written into the wrong measure. So we're just gonna cut it and put it in the right measure, because these notes are actually supposed to be extended a little bit more than I gave them. So it actually should be. Oh, I might as well play from the beginning. That sounds a lot better.
Oh yeah.
Dust everyone agreeth.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Whoever said that, thank you so much for getting it. I love you now. Okay. So, now we get into the first big boom of it all. So, we have a new chord. We are playing a D major, which isn't normally in the key of C/A minor. Actually, it is in the key of A minor because we got to raise that D to make the fifth. So we're going to write in a D major chord. So we're going to give the bass a D, and that's going for 2 full measures. So we're just going to give it that. And then we have to put in the rest. So the trumpet and I guess the flute in this instance are going to get this really cool lick. So I'm going to write in a quarter note rest. And then I'm going to put in this this pattern. And just give me a second. I'm just going to write it out real quick. We go. And then I need to actually write in the right timing. So that might help. Da, 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 da. Cool, that works. And then we're going back to this beat anyway, so we're gonna dot that because it is a dotted note. Then that's next, that's next. Actually, the rest of that lined up exactly how it was supposed to. I'm actually really happy with that. So we have this lick now. Oh, that was the wrong note. Sorry. So we're gonna go ahead and copy and paste this into the flute real quick. Boom, jump up an octave so that Alex doesn't kill me. Is he still in here?
I is.
You is this okay? For your octave, or do you want me to change it?
Are you okay? Are you still here? What did you
It's
say?
okay. Just it's just because of the fingering for the D, it's gonna be very difficult to do.
So would you
With
like
that
me to
pattern.
would you like me to jump it up an octave, or would that make it worse? He's
That
like
makes
trying to
'cause
figure
at
it
that
out.
point, I'm just doing first valve and open for the most part.
So
Why don't you go up an octave and let Izzy see it?
okay. Oops.
Can you make those up an octave?
Yeah. I misclicked. Sorry. That's up an octave. Izzy, how bad does that look to you, or good?
Hello.
Man.
Hello.
Izzy just be like,
That's good.
not oh, it's good. All right, cool. We're gonna leave it there then. So
Yeah.
we have from the end of the previous phrase.
It's a while to be able to see the image, right?
Oh, that sounds so good. So let's put the rest of that phrase in.
Would
So,
it be a problem if flute played an octave higher? Is that too high?
Alex, that's a you question.
Honestly, I'm good with it. So either way is fine.
You want me to put it up another octave?
It's possible for another octave. Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah. I mean,
Why not?
it's like it's high, but it's not like ridiculous. Like you can
I
go
don't
up to,
know.
like, high
Can you
C.
play it?
Can you play it right now?
No,
I'm
on
kidding.
on the software.
Yeah, this is what it sounds like.
Yeah, test it out.
I can't even hear it. It's so
Yeah.
high I can't even hear it.
Can you mute the trumpet?
I can actually. I'm gonna isolate. Oh, that's not the right button. That is. You guys can't see this window, sorry, but I'm gonna isolate the flute. Where is it? There we go. All right, and then come back here and. What do you think?
I don't know. What do you think?
That sounds like a confirmed okay. So we're gonna come over here to B flat trumpet, and we're gonna finish the rest of this phrase out. And so we're gonna have a dotted quarter note. So we're gonna put in this B, an eighth note of a C, and then a sixth, a half note for B again. And the reason I said 6 for a second there is because I use the number pad to adjust the duration of each note. So I have all the options up to 8. I don't know what 9 does, if it does anything at all. But 8 gives me 2 octaves, 7 gives me 1. I mean octave, 2 measures. 7 gives me 1. 6 is a half. 5 is a quarter. 4 is an eighth, and so on and so forth. You get the idea. So we're gonna take this, copy, and paste into the flute, and we need to jump up an octave. Cool. So that's what we got so far. We're gonna put in the rest of the chord now. So like I said, we have a D major chord that we need to put in. So we're gonna do the easiest thing first. I added the bass one already. Did that just double click? Well, that was weird. So that's that. We're gonna put in the F sharp into the trombone. Somebody keeps joining and unjoining, and I'm very confused as to who it is.
Sorry, my bad.
Now, every instrument we have here is a single note instrument. Is the glockenspiel a multi-note instrument? Where's our glockenspiel guy?
It is, but it's better single.
Okay, it's better single. Cool,
Like,
perfect.
It gets muddy. The sound gets muddy if it's multiple.
Okay, so we're gonna put in, since this is a high register note, we're gonna go ahead and put in the high octave E, because, or not E, sorry, F sharp, and then we're gonna give the horn an F. We're gonna give it the D. We're gonna give it the low D. I should probably extend that out to the right measurement. We're gonna give tenor sax. Have I given the fifth yet? No, but I want the root in here. So again, with this transposition, you would think I'd be better at it, and I'm not. So I'm writing a D. So I mean, I want the sound of a D. So I'm writing an E. Is that right?
For what
Yes.
instrument again?
For the tenor sax, it is an E. I just double checked that. And then we're gonna give the fifth to the alto. So if I'm writing an E, or sorry, D, F sharp, A. If I'm writing an A, then I want to write in a third below. So, oh god, I can't do the thing in my head right now. F, right? Okay, let's see what this sounds like. Something sounded off, and I don't know what it was. Did anybody else hear that?
Yes.
I don't know where it is,
Um,
but it
it
bothered me.
sounded like the low registers. I think.
Something's not sounding right. I think it was this one. Yeah, oh, it was. It totally was. I forgot to transpose it on here. We're gonna go and just delete that real quick, and then we're gonna come in here, copy, and paste. That makes a ton more sense. Let's try it again. That sounded better, right?
Yeah, way
Yep.
better.
All right.
If you want,
Yes?
if you want, you could put the altos to play that da 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 da, so it could sound stronger. I think.
You think I should do that? Because we can totally do that.
I mean, it's just a suggestion.
That's because you play it.
Just a suggestion.
We're gonna try it. Let me see what happens.
Suggestion.
Let me see what happens. That sounded good. I'm not against it. We can go from there. Cool. So now we need to hit the next chord. Oh God, what did I write here? I forgot I wrote it for guitar, so I have a giant chord in here. My bad. Let's see here. Ugh. This is so small, so it's a little hard for me to read, but it looks like we have an F major chord. So, since we have an F major chord, we need to do this accordingly. Let's put the F in the bass. Why is that so high? Oh my lord. Let's give it a really low sound. That's a good idea, right? So F,
yeah.
A, C, we're gonna give this a C. That C should be good. Let's give trombone the A. Let's make sure that's not too weird of a jump. No, they're right. They're pretty close to each other. That's fine. Oh, sorry. My nose just had a moment. Let's give tenor sax the... Oh, I still haven't put in the fifth. So let's give it the fifth. The fifth is C, so to put that in, I have to write a... why do I keep messing this up? If I'm playing a C, if I want to sound it C, I need to write in a D, right? Dr. Chica, help! No, I'm kidding. Cool. So then let's take that same idea, copy it into the F horn. Cool. So this sounds like... Oh, that sounds beautiful.
Ooh, yes. That sounds so good.
We're gonna extend the rest of this. Whoa, that extended way farther than I meant for it to, and my bad. I'm just gonna go ahead and delete that, and that needs to be a whole note. All right, so let's run it from the beginning, yeah?
Oh yeah, yeah. Go for it.
You're so happy for that.
Woo!
Oh, I got chills.
Yay.
That was beautiful, man.
That was awesome.
yeah.
Play it again. Play it again. Just kidding.
Who said that? Oh my god.
Otra.
Oh my god. Okay, cool. So we have those notes ringing, and we're actually going to select them all because even though I've given it a whole measure, there's actually a bit of a fermata there. So we're going to go ahead and come over to articulations and put in a fermata because, yeah, we're going to kind of hold it for a little bit, right? Now the drums, the snare, I mean. We have a snare hit. How do I write in a snare hit? I don't actually know how to write in a snare hit. Oh, there we go. So we're gonna put in a couple of hits here. So what we want to do is we're gonna zoom in real quick, and we're gonna do a. Actually, that's that because it's on the last 4. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go because there's a 4-hit snare thing going on before everything comes back in. So we get this kind of a thing going on back here. Ooh, that sounded nice. We're gonna hit one more
Crispy.
snare here. Give it a nice crisp boom. Not that long, sorry. I keep hitting the wrong button. My bad, my bad. There we go. Cool. So now we're gonna jump into the next thingamabob, madoohickey. Basically what we're gonna do here is go back to the beginning, grab that first measure in the top, and then we're going all the way to we're gonna grab the whole thing, and we only need to make a small adjustment. So we're gonna grab everything and we're gonna copy and paste it just like that. So now we have it again. The reason that I don't put repeats in, however, is because the melody actually changes, and so do the chords. The first set of chords stays the same. We're gonna let that ring out. The second set of chords is where we have a change. So we're no longer hitting the same chord as before, and so we need to make some adjustments again. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm starting to lose my breath. So the first time around, in the second set, we had a C major chord playing. However, this time, we're having a, what are my notes? G, B, D. So we're having a G major chord playing. So because we're having a G major playing, we have to adjust where these note values actually are. So let's start with the glockenspiel, since that's going to be the easiest to grab everything from. What we're doing instead is that D is staying the same, but instead of going to the E, we're actually coming up to the G, coming back down to the D, and then going over to an A. So we're going to take these 4 notes. Will you click on the, oh my lord. There we go. Copy. Paste. And then take this whole measure. Copy. Paste. 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 The ding is just, oh, I can't even. We're going to take all 4 of these measures, copy them, put them into here, and drop them to the correct octave. And the same thing here. Could you imagine playing that high on one of these things? Jesus, that would be absolutely insane.
I can't even describe.
All right, moving on. So the next thing we're gonna do is just the rest of these little chords. I feel like I might have messed up where I placed that. Hold up. No, I'm good. I just got a little scared. Okay, so now we need to adjust everything else, like I said. So since we're playing a G major, we have G, B, and D to play with. Where is that? Why is that still an E? Ow.
You're doing great, Alan.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I might have done this wrong. Why does this look wrong?
What are you trying to do?
I might have... Some might not be right. Give me 1 second. Let me look back at my copy. This is why I have a copy of this stuff. Ah, I see the problem. Okay. The problem is that I started the flute and no, I started that in the right spot. So what's going on? Okay, let me listen to this real quick for the timing. Oh, that was nasty.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I would like to know why it's so nasty.
Play it again.
Well, no, I mean I know why. The alto sax, the trumpet, or sorry, the trombone and the bass guitar are playing the wrong notes. We're gonna adjust those real quick since we're playing a G. Let's give this a G. There we go. There we go. And then trombone is gonna get a B, so it's on the C. So we're gonna drop down to B. That was easy. Yay for easy pushing. And then GBD. So if I'm writing a D, or if I want to hear a D, I need to write a third above it, which means I'm writing an F sharp. Dr. Chica, can you confirm?
I'm sorry. Say it again.
If I want to sound a D on the alto sax, I need to write an F sharp, right? Or did I have that backwards?
It F natural.
F natural. Really?
Wait. What note do you want? D.
Yeah, I want to hear a D.
You want to hear a D, then you will have to go B. It's minor third down.
Wait, but this sounds right. Listen. That sounds right. No? Let me play this. Oh, something was still wrong.
Oh.
Something was wrong and I don't know what it was, and that triggered me a little bit. I didn't like that.
If you want to hear D, you would have to play B on the alto.
Oh, sorry, wrong. There we go.
Whoa.
Something is off, and I don't know what it is. Why is something off? That's right. G. B.
B.
I gotta isolate these real quick. Let's listen to just the tenor real quick. Oh, snaps. Why does that sound like that? That was weird. Who else thinks that sounds weird?
How come it's
Yeah,
not going up?
Yeah, sounds weird.
Da, 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 dee, da.
Is-
Play the E. Click on the E. Da.
Oh, that's why.
There you go.
That's better.
That's interesting. Where am I? There we go.
You have to fix the third one. Third one.
There we go. Right? Right. Let's try this again. Yeah. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna isolate the. Who else is doing the melody? The horn. Is doing the same thing. So what we're gonna do is take this whole thing, since that one's now correct. We're gonna
And
put
then
this
copy and paste it.
exactly, and that'll make the adjustments. And then the same thing on the glockenspiel, because I obviously did that wrong. Come up to 3 octaves. That one actually might have been better to click and switch. Okay. Let's de-isolate. Oops. Something still sounds off.
No. Well, you want to hear D, so that must stay B.
Okay, okay, hold up. Okay. We have a G in the bass.
Mm-hmm.
We have a B in the trombone. So we'd have to have the equivalent of a D here. Right? Because it's do,
Click on it.
mi, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that sounds right. Actually. So then where's the problem? Where is the problem? I'm actually trying to figure this one out. Okay, let's review the old information.
Like bass guitar.
Yeah, sounds like bass guitar.
Bass
I thought
guitar.
so
It's on the
too.
G.
Yeah, so that's the
But-
root. That's right. Because we're playing a G major chord here. Where did I go? I'm on the wrong page. Here we go. I was on the wrong page for a second there. Sorry. Let's review.
Play it
the
again one more time.
Okay, let's.
Is that trombone? I don't know.
Well, trombone's a C instrument, so I can just write in a B, and that's right. Because
Does he try it?
that's what the key is saying. So I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Can you? Oh, so the trombone's a tonic, right?
Trombone is tonic, yeah. Ow.
What
Sorry.
is bass playing?
Bass is playing the G, the root.
Can you scroll it down a little bit?
I just tried to. I don't know why I didn't.
G. Can you make the trombone a G as well and see what happens?
Something's still off, and I don't know what it is. And it's really starting to bother me because I've made all the adjustments I'm supposed to be making.
Well, because flute has the E, it is countering, right? Because it's GBD with the E. So maybe it sounds clashed because of that.
Yeah.
I forgot a measure.
Uh-oh.
Okay. See, I just noticed that this section is actually going for 4 measures. So we're going to go ahead and append a measure real quick. I didn't do that right.
Let's add another one.
Yeah, insert 1 measure. Okay. That's not what you were supposed to add, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I can deal with that. I'm going to grab this. Cut it. Go ahead and paste it here. I'm going to do the same thing with this. Cut it. Paste it here. We're going to grab this measure. Copy it. Paste. 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 Octave jumps. We're going to extend this note out properly. So that it... Wait. Stop doing that. There we go. That was weird.
There you go. Do you want to put the trombone back to the B?
I will in a second. I'm just going to finish adjusting that. Why does it do that? That's so weird. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Why did
There
it
you
do
go.
that? That's so weird.
Like a little dance.
Yeah, seriously. And then we said we're going to put the trombone back to B. Cool, cool.
There
Okay.
you go.
So next adjustment we need to make is there's my B section that goes to there. So then on the chord change is where this is supposed to be. So we're gonna grab that, cut it, and put it into here, and do the same thing here. Let's make it so it's the right octave. Okay, that should be it. That should be
Awesome. Yay!
almost.
Yes.
Yes.
This note is wrong.
It's okay.
Well, no, I mean that's an easy fix. I'm just saying.
Evelyn likes it.
Yes, I do.
We're gonna take
love
this
it.
and we're gonna move it up to the right spot. That's still wrong. Can everybody see the blue dot? There we go. I couldn't see it for a second. Let's take this and we're gonna extend it. How many measures am I extending this? 1, 2. Trace. So that's right.
Alan, maybe for today we have to end it at that fermata.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Just gonna do this real quick. Okay, so we have a really big chunk of it done.
Yeah.
Look at all that. Do we want to hear it one
This
last
is
time
so
before we
cool.
go out?
How many measures was that?
We are currently at 20, 21, 22, 23 measures.
Nice.
Wow.
So everything
Nice.
up to
Wow, good
measure
job, Alan.
17 is ready and everything else is not. But so yeah, that's the fun of it is we get to do all that kind of crazy stuff. Sorry, I couldn't finish it, y'all. Maybe on another episode I'll end up finishing this for y'all. But
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun. Do we want to hear it one last time before we sign
Let's
off?
do it.
All right,
Yes.
let's do it. Sounds so much better. So these need to be adjusted, so I have to stop it there because I don't want it to sound wrong.
Yeah. And it would be so cool if it could add snare like dun dun dun. Dun.
Yeah.
That does get added in after. It is after the
Yeah.
this second formata that we're looking at right now, so
And
it
then
will
it speeds
definitely
up,
be in
right?
there after.
Yes,
It doesn't have to speed up, but we can totally make it speed up. That's not a problem at all.
Ooh,
Yeah. Alan, we want to hear it one more time.
Yeah. One more time.
Oh my god.
Una más.
All right. We'll do it one more time. Oh, I absolutely love it. And then
Such a catchy tune. Oh
it
my
is.
gosh.
I love it so much.
Marcone, it's
So we're
so
gonna-
unfortunate he went to heaven this year, but
Yeah,
he
that
left a
was this year.
lot of great music.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
So we're gonna leave it here,
Very
guys.
cool. Okay, so that was the music from The Good, Bad, and Ugly.
The ugly.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
ecstasy of gold. So I can't wait, Alan, for us to finish this up, and then we'll put it together as a virtual band. It's gonna sound awesome.
Yeah, definitely. I'm really excited to see what happens. I'm gonna leave this like this so that next time we can just jump right back into where we left off, so nobody's confused about how this. Oh, why is there more part? No, I'm just gonna leave it like this for y'all's sake. But we'll
So
go from there.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for part
Yeah,
two.
Stay tuned.
All right. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Everybody that was putting the comments, I
you.
was
Thank
reading the
you.
comments. You guys are awesome. We love you guys so much. Thank you. We'll see you next
so
time.
our next day, we're always streaming every Thursday at 7 p.m.
Mhm.
Alan, are we doing this next Thursday?
We are doing something else next Thursday. I think we're playing a game. We haven't decided which game yet though. But that is what is
Yeah.
happening next
Yes.
Thursday.
Yeah.
So stay tuned to find out what we're playing, who's playing, and all that good stuff, because it's going to be a lot of fun. Honestly, it will be.
Yes.
And then the week after that, we'll let you guys know, and the week after that, we'll let you guys know. I'm sorry. But yeah, who else is still in the chat? Can everybody else say bye?
Oh,
Yay.
before we leave,
Oh yes.
please click on our link tree down below.
Ah
It
yes,
will
of
take
course.
you to our Discord, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. And we will be hosting an art competition very soon, so stay tuned for that, please. We will have more information in the next couple of weeks, so please stay tuned.
It sounds like a lot of fun. So once again, it's
Yep.
the link tree down below. It has the links for everything: our YouTube channel, our Discord server, whatever we have. It's on there, and you can go to whatever platform you think is best for yourself. It's really cool.
Yeah, we will see you guys next Thursday at the same time, 7.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, thank
bye-bye.
you.